What's good, everybody? So I'm gonna be dropping two videos today. So the first one was about my Giants and what they should do with the fifth pick. Um, but this video is about The Rock. Now, obviously, everybody and their grandmama knows who The Rock is. He made his return Monday night, or yesterday, no, Monday. He made his return against Jinder Mahal. And he did his little segment thing, and Jinder Mahal obviously just stood there and took it, not saying anything back. And then he took a cheap shot on The Rock. Boom, 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 boom. The Rock countered back, spine buster, people's elbow, and then that was it. And he said, "Oh, San Diego, where should I eat? Should I eat in a booth? Should I eat in a bar? I like the bar, or should I hit? Or should I sit in front of the head of the table?" And then everybody just say, "Ooh." First of all, look, I said this from day one, right? I saw something in Roman Reigns that me and my brother saw something in Roman Reigns, right? We all do, I mean, not all, but me and him thought that, or not thought, but me and him said that he was going to be something big if the WWE utilized him the right way, right? He started off in the group, went solo, and then after that, he just, took off, I think he took a leave of absence because he had leukemia, which was a storyline, by the way. I don't know why people think it was real, but it was a storyline to build him up. When he came back, I think he came back in the COVID period. And then after that, he signed a contract, and then boom, he was, WWE champion. And he's held it to this day, okay? I was a big fan of Roman Reigns, big, huge fan of Roman Reigns, because I knew he had a lot of potential. I didn't think the other two had potential, but I saw a lot of potential in him, you know? And like I said, if the WWE used him the right way, he would have become a very big superstar. He improved in his mic skills. His mic skills wasn't really that sharp back then. Now it's okay. It's not to the level of CM Punk or one of the greats, but it's fair enough. Okay, Roman Reigns is not going to lose to The Rock. Now, again, it's probably going to be a non-title match if the WWE do decide to go further with this. It's not going to be for the WWE champion, because I don't think The Rock is going to take the titles off the champ out for Roman Reigns, because he's just too busy. He's busy with the XFL or the USFL. He's busy with doing movies and all that stuff. So it's just gonna be an extension match, 1-on-1, no titles on the line, to see who once for all is the greatest, or to settle once and for all who's better, Roman Reigns or The Rock. Now, The Rock, last time we saw The Rock at WrestleMania, he faced John Cena, not once but twice. The first time The Rock won, second time The Rock should have won, but then again, John Cena was being a little biatch about it, and they demanded a rematch, and he won. A few years ago, or date back like 10 or 20 years ago, or 14 years ago, he faced Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Now, Stone Cold won the last two WrestleManias. Now, obviously, The Rock had to win at least one. And he won the last one. I think it was WrestleMania 17, if I'm not mistaken, or 14. No, I think it was 17. The Rock hit him with two rock bottoms, and he covered them 1, 2, 3. Okay, we all know how those last two WrestleMania went. It is what it is. Now, for me, The Rock has to be in tip top shape, right? I think Roman Reigns right now is head over shoulders among The Rock, right? Like everybody wants The Rock to win. Everybody expects The Rock to win, but I don't think The Rock is going to win. Now I don't. Roman Reigns don't need the bloodline for this. Okay, they could just sit back in the lounge and just chill. Okay, it'll be a one-on-one match for the ages. Okay, never to be seen again. If that's the case, Roman Reigns is going to beat The Rock. Now, obviously, it's going to go back and forth. You got, their finishers. The Rock got the people's elbow, the rock bottom. His signature is a sharpshooter. Roman Reigns got the Superman punch. He got the guillotine, and he got the spear. Okay, the spear he could hit you out of nowhere. The guillotine he could get you in their submission move out of nowhere. Okay, The Rock only has the people's elbow and the rock bottom. That's not gonna get it done. I don't know how many times you're gonna have to do the rock bottom. Probably like 4 or 5 times, 6 times. You might probably have to do the people's elbow twice. You're not gonna make Roman Reigns tap out. So the sharpshooter is out the question. Okay. The reason why I think the Rock is going to lose is because Roman Reigns is just superior than him. You know. But again, it's just a storyline. All right, they're building a storyline. So if he does decide, or if like I said, if WWE does decide to go further with this, when will this happen? Will this happen at WrestleMania? Will this happen after WrestleMania? Will it happen in the Elimination Chamber? Will it happen in the Royal Rumble? Well, who is facing Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble? Oh, okay. So it's either Randy Orton, it's either Randy Orton, AJ Styles, or LA Knight. One of those three is going to face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. Everybody's expecting Roman Reigns to win. Well, not Roman Reigns, but Randy Orton to win that triple threat. And he's gonna lose because Roman Reigns is gonna smash him. Okay, and then after that, he's probably gonna feud with Randy Orton. Randy Orton is probably gonna feud with AJ Styles or LA Knight, whatever. And then boom, Elimination Chamber comes. And then plus you have to deal with the winner of the Royal Rumble. So there's a lot going on. There's gonna be a lot going on. But for me, I think Roman Reigns would devour The Rock if we're just being completely honest with you. And I wasn't really the biggest Rock fan. I was more of a Stone Cold and Steve Austin fan, as you can see. I actually have his theme music on my MP3 player. I was never a Rock fan. And I'm not saying this because I'm saying it. I'm saying it because I've just never been The Rock. I just never been a fan of The Rock. You know, he's very captivating. He's very electric. He knows his way around the crowd. I think him and Daniel Bryan are one of those two types. Him, Stone Cold, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, after obviously the Yes movement, you had everybody doing yes. You know what I'm saying? It was electric, you had the whole world doing that, So, I would put The Rock in that category of gravitating towards the crowd. I think he does a very good job of doing that, you know. Roman Reigns too now, because every time Roman Reigns come out, everybody just stands up and just because he's just been that guy for so long, and I think if he holds the belt up until SummerSlam, which is this month, he would surpass Hulk Hogan. Now, I don't know about Bruno Sammartino, but all I know is he's going to pass Hulk Hogan. He already passed Bob Backlund. So right now, they're not going to drop the titles off of him until he passes Hulk Hogan. Okay? Because we never know if we'll get this opportunity again. Once in a lifetime. Because anything the anything the WWE does historically, they're gonna write it out until the wheels fall off, right? Roman Reigns have held the title for a good amount of time. Now, I don't think he's gonna lose it to Randy Orton. Randy Orton's gonna put up a good fight, but I don't think he's gonna win. Now, if this was 2003 Randy Orton, '09 Randy Orton, it doesn't really matter, you know. If this was TNA AJ Styles, it's not gonna really matter, If Kurt Angle came back, well, actually, nah, that's a bad example. Um, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think Roman Reigns will retain the WWE champion? Now, again, The Rock and him is not going to be for the belt. It's just going to be a straight up one-on-one match, right? To see who's better. I think Roman Reigns is just head and shoulders far more better than The Rock. That's just me. A lot of people might think different. But as long as I've been watching wrestling since I was 5, I know the ins and outs. The Rock wasn't really that good. He really wasn't. You know? I mean, but I'm not gonna. This is not a bash about The Rock. I respect The Rock. The Rock is one of the top 5, top 10 greatest of all time. If you want to put him on a Mount Rushmore. You know, most people have him at number 10. Most people have him at number 5. So, but for me, just for one night, I'm picking Roman Reigns. There's no doubt about it. And he don't even need the bloodline. He don't even need the bloodline for this. He really don't. Now for the other matches, yeah, for like championship matches or whatnot, yeah. Because, Triple H has been doing that too. Ever since he was with DX, not Shawn Michaels DX, but DX. DX has been saving his ass left and right. There was matches where he won, where he lost clean, but almost all of the matches that he has won, it was because of DX, you know? And then he formed Evolution, and then he took like a 2 year, or I think he from 2009 to 2010, he went solo, for the first time in his career, because he always had a group, you know? And Triple H's record at WrestleMania is atrocious. I think he lost like 13 straight. I think him and Sasha Banks have the worst WrestleMania record. Kane and Randy Orton too. So Jeff Hardy too. So Roman Reigns is the only one that has a very good clean record at WrestleMania. The Rock not so much. I think The Rock is 4-6 or 4-7 at WrestleMania. I mean, he lost to The Rock. I mean, he's not The Rock. He lost to John Cena. He won against John Cena. He lost to Austin twice. He beat The Rock. I mean, he beat Austin the third time. The first 2 times he lost. The last one he obviously won. Because I don't think the WWE wanted Austin to win all 3. It wouldn't be fair to Rock fans. You know what I'm saying? So I think him winning the last one kind of said, okay, Austin has a great WrestleMania record. I think he only lost to Ultimate Warrior, and he lost to The Rock. Those are the only two matches he lost against, if I'm not mistaken. So he's probably like what 9-2 at WrestleMania. Undertaker, obviously, the record speaks for itself. So there's been a lot of superstars that have stepped up in the biggest moments. Because the WrestleMania is kind of like the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup. That's like their you know pinnacle of expectations. You know, or excellence. But yeah, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I still, like I said, Roman Reigns will walk around circles with The Rock. Now, I will say this about The Rock: if The Rock somehow defeats Roman Reigns, he's gonna have to level up his game. Now, I know it's been a long time since The Rock has last been in the ring, right? He's gonna have to step up his game. He's gonna have to be in good conditioning. Because he looked out of breath when he was, slapping around Jinder Mahal. He was looking out of breath. He hasn't really been in the ring for quite some time. So for him to get into ring shape, I mean, he's already in good shape. Don't get me wrong, but just to get in ring shape, he's gonna have to, do it all over again. While Roman Reigns has been fresh. Yeah, but if the match happens, it'll be a great match. Don't get me wrong. Once in a lifetime generation. You won't see this again. So if it does happen, it could happen at the Elimination Chamber match. Who knows? Because I know this year is Royal Rumble, so Roman Reigns is probably gonna be busy with whoever wins the triple threat match this Friday. Because last Friday was like the countdown to like top 100 moments or whatever. So I'm thinking this Friday is the show is probably gonna be back on. So he's gonna have his hands full with either LA Knight, LA Knight, AJ Styles, or Randy Orton. But I'm thinking next pay-per-view, if it's not the Elimination Chamber match, it's going to have to be the Royal Rumble. But then again, whoever wins the Royal Rumble has an automatic ticket to WrestleMania. So whoever wins the Royal Rumble can handpick their champion, who they want to face. So how is that going to work? You know what I'm saying? So, like say for instance, CM Punk's come at number 30, you know, or 32, because there's only 32 entries, right? So let's say CM Punk is the last one to come out. He does the same thing Cody Rhodes did. You know, he goes in there, blah, 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 he hangs on in there, and then he eliminates everybody. And it's just down to, CM Punk and let's say Cody Rhodes. Let's say CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. And then, CM Punk, takes a beating, And then after that, he GTS, CM Punk GTS, Cody Rhodes out the ring and wins. So now CM Punk is the, Royal Rumble winner. Now he gets to choose, obviously he's going to go to Raw. Don't get me wrong on that. But he gets to choose either SmackDown or Raw. That's his options. He's probably going to go to Raw again. So that leaves the WWE champion on SmackDown open. So, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Because that's how they did it when The Undertaker won, right? It was, they brung out the WWE champion, John Cena, ECW, Bobby Lashley. We all know he was not going to go for the ECW champion. We all know he was not going to go for John Cena. So, SmackDown was obviously the champion that he wanted was Batista. So, I don't know how they do it now, but back then, that's how they did it. Whoever won the championship, they brung out the champions and, You know, he decides whether or not which one of them he wants to face. You know, but yeah, but like I said, if the WWE does decide to push this, it's gonna be one for the ages. It really is. But I still think Roman Reigns is gonna come out victorious. And I don't care what version of The Rock. I don't care if it's Hollywood Rock. I don't care if it's Attitude Era Rock. I don't care if it's Legion, not Legion, Nation of Domination Rock. I don't care if it's Corporate Rock. Roman Reigns would smash them all. Because he's the head of the table. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.